All right, so this is our starting pigeon group. So externally, there's not really a lot to see, except we pointed out, the wings and the feathers. Obviously, you can see the wings and the feathers, but I guess the questions are, what do we remember? What are the wings derived from?
The forelimbs.
What limbs?
The forelimbs.
The forelimbs, the front limbs, right? And then the feathers, what are they derived from?
Scales.
Scales, right? So that's it, kind of say externally for the pigeon. Now, what did you remove? What was another important bony structure that we removed?
The keel.
The keel.
So yeah, show everybody your keel. Now notice you've got some muscles, the pectoralis muscles attached to it, but we have to remove the keel so you could expose everything underneath it. So what is the keel, everybody?
It's the strong
It's a
skeletal
flight
structure
muscles.
on the front for the muscles.
What is the
For flight
chest
muscles.
bone? What is it called? The
Keel.
what is the,
Oh,
the modified sternum, right?
sternum.
Modified sternum for attachment of the pectoralis muscles. What was the other bony adaptation that's worth mentioning? Always
Honeycomb bones.
Honeycomb bones. All right. So let's see. Internal anatomy. What do we got going on here? So your crop, you said you guys busted a little bit.
Yeah.
Which tends to happen.
Here's what's left of it.
So what's the crop exactly?
It was like a whole sack.
It's
The
it's a
crop
store
is kind of the
food.
beginning of what you see there for the digestive system before, we'll explain how it goes, because most of the digestive system, until we get to the intestines, is kind of buried underneath the rest of the organs. But there's a crop, there's a gizzard, and there's a stomach in the pigeons. So explain to everybody how they work.
So the crop is for storage. The stomach is for chemical digestion. The gizzard is for stomach and metabolic, storage and metabolic digestion.
But now, in which order they go in, though?
So they go with the crop, the gizzard, and then the stomach.
Right, so crop first for storage, gizzard second for what's happening in the gizzard?
The
Storage and what kind
mechanical.
of digestion? What kind? Mechanical. That's where it kind of grinds things up with little stones and pebbles, and then
Yeah.
the stomach is for what kind of digestion?
Chemical.
Chemical.
Where all its digestive enzymes flow. Okay, but again, I know we can't really see the gizzard
You
or
can't see
the
it.
stomach, unfortunately, and the crop has been destroyed, but that's kind of how it goes usually when you dissect, and you have to remove the keel. But you can see then after that, though. So what's after the stomach? It's the intestine, right? So what's the beginning of the intestine?
Duodenum.
Duodenum. And so notice everybody what's wrapped up by the duodenum?
The pancreas.
Pancreas. And so do you all see it there? I think it shows up quite nicely in our
Yeah, it
pigeons.
does.
Notice that the small intestine coils around, but then show them the large intestine, where the large intestine exits.
So you have that. So this is your large intestine. Right here.
Notice the large intestine isn't really larger than the small intestine in the pigeon. It's just, and it's not coiled though. It's just kind of a straight shot that exits the pigeon. Ultimately, it's going to exit through the what? Everybody?
Oh my god.
The labia.
I'm gonna show
Oh,
you.
you guys got to see.
Now, what are the things that are blocking the view of the gizzard and the stomach? We missed some important things up there.
The liver.
Don't touch my plate.
So I can't really hear you guys. What are you?
The liver and the heart.
The liver and the heart. Okay, so point out the liver and the heart. What about our heart? How many chambers?
Four.
Now we have a four-chamber heart. And what's above all that?
The trachea.
Trachea, right? Did you guys find where the trachea split to Veronica?
It's right around here. It's sort of covered by the heart.
I feel like normally in either the turtle or the pigeon finds the split to Veronica. So, what's that right again?
Lungs.
The lungs.
The lungs.
The what now?
The lungs.
Oh.
So that's your right lung, and this is your left lung. It's kind of attached to your
So, but you guys, so you can see your trachea, you can see your lungs, but you can't see
your esophagus.
So.
Where's the air sacs?
Yeah.
We couldn't find any air sacs.
I don't think we will.
Sort of goes further down.
And I guess you could point out again what the crop was covering. So what's next to the trachea there? So what is
There's
this
a
thing?
tiny-
This thing.
Oh, that's the
So it's the crop, the gizzard, and then the stomach.
What is it called?
Okay.
Crop, the gizzard.
What does the crop do? It's mainly for storage, right?
Isn't it?
Crop is for storage. Yes,
Okay, that makes
Here's
sense.
the teeth. I'm pretty sure that's
So the crop is like
the
like a
next
circle,
Yeah.
like a bubble.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
cut
where
as
is
a
the
bubble.
gizzard?
The gizzard
gizzard
you
and the
can't see
stomach
it.
are
Oh,
underneath
it's
it.
like underneath.
But the crop is actually a very large inflated sac that kind of fills up a lot of that on top of the anterior part of the bird there. But it gets punctured when you take the keel off.
Do birds experience positive breathing? No, they don't.
No, they're negative pressure.
Negative.
We
Okay.
found one of the pebbles
And it
that
flows in
it's
that one
swallowed
way
too.
circular loop.
It's open circulatory, isn't it? No, it's not.
Well, that's different from respiratory. It's open.
Oh.
It's a closed circulatory system, and then it's circular respiratory.
No, we are not.
Oh, yeah.
We might have found the
Because
kidney
it's pumping in air in and out, right?
It's
hard to tell.
filling the lungs
Yeah.
with oxygen, inhales and exhales.
Oh, okay.
That's where it's not here.
No,
Okay.
he says that with a.
Isn't negative breathing when you suck in the oxygen though?
For
Negative
reproduction,
breathing is when you like it pull.
So how come?
excretion of
So
urea-
it's when it's inhaling and it's exhaling. How is that negative breathing then? If it's
Because it exhales out of the lungs, but when it exhales out of the lungs, the air sacs exit also, and it goes into the lungs.
oh, okay.
The air sacs hold like excess.
The excess air that filled in during inhalation.
Take air in and
So it's always trying to get as much air as possible then. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Where was the lungs, or did it not?
The lungs were right there.
Lungs
This
right
is your
there,
right
the other
lung,
one's sort of
and the other
covered
one's
up.
on the rib.
Okay.
This is your liver.
Does it have a gallbladder or no?
No.
And then
Is this
No, because
these?
it does-
Is this the stomach right here?
No, the stomach
this
is underneath
your,
everything.
Seriously?
Your stomach you can't see. It's kind
Stomach
of
is sort of
this
on
is
the
your
dorsal side.
pancreas and your duodenum.
Okay. And then that's the duodenum or whatever. Right?
Duodenum.
What?
Duodenum.
Duodenum? Oh, English isn't my first language, dude. Duodenum?
It's duodenum.
Duodenum? Okay.
Yeah, and they can't see.
That's cool.
You can't see the stomach.